Mr. Brent Saltzman from Louisiana One Call. Hey, Mr. Brent, how are you this morning?
I'm doing great. How about you guys?
Now, Erin just passed me a note, and she said you wanted to talk about, you see it all the time. It's a cliche, call before you dig,
it's
right?
Safe digging month,
See,
right?
here's the deal. And
that is right.
I know somebody that died because they didn't call. So when you see the commercials and people make jokes about this is some serious stuff, man. I mean, this is really, really serious, and people can be killed if they're not aware.
Absolutely, and that's the whole purpose of our program is to keep everyone safe when any kind of excavation activity, and that includes planting a tree or shrubbery in your yard and so forth. It can happen anywhere.
So basically, you're talking about if you're going to put a bush in the backyard, and you're thinking, well, what? No, I'm only going down about 10 inches to a foot.
Right.
That really matters.
It does matter. There's so much underground infrastructure out there, and a lot of folks aren't even aware that it's there until you call us, and it's a free call. We always encourage people to call 811. All you have to do is remember those 3 digits, and you can call that number anywhere nationwide, and you're going to reach a regional notification center. And what we'll do is we'll contact the appropriate utility company to go out and mark those lines so you won't hurt yourself when you're doing any kind of digging.
Now, what if I'm hiring like a contractor to come out and do work at my house? Does the contractor call you, or do I still need to do that?
The contractor needs to call, and that is state law. The contractor is obligated to make the phone call, whoever's actually going to be performing the excavation activity, and that's a great question.
The companies come out and mark the lines. They're going to put the little flags on them. What do those flags mean? It's danger?
Right. That means there's an underground facility there, and each color represents a different type of utility. And again, that's nationwide. It's uniform across the U.S. So, for instance, the ones you really have to be careful of, all utilities are important, but especially red. Red is for power, and yellow is for gas. Orange is for telecommunications, blue is for water. So, like I say, they're uniform color codes.
We think these lines are just kind of at the exterior of our property, but they may be like if I want to plant a spring garden, there might actually be a line somewhere where I have that in mind, correct?
Absolutely. For instance, my home, they're going to mark up to their metering point. So, for instance, my gas meter's next to the house, so the gas line's going to be marked all the way up to that point. So, yeah, they crisscross your property. Like I say, no one has X-ray vision, so you have no idea it's there until you call us first.